has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Let's Play through Darkest Dungeon. This video, and a few others that follow it, are going to be in its own playlist. This will be me playing through a new estate in the Corpse and Hound patch, in which I am trying out a mod that I'm working on. So I recently have figured out how to change a few things in the game, and I've been playtesting it, and I'll say, holy crap, it's really addicting, and really fun to tweak the game and try out what you've changed. The game is currently in the Corpse and Hound. I'm waiting for the Cove to come out, which will probably be out in another 2 to 3 weeks, and I'm kind of done with the current official patch. I appreciate that they're trying new things. It's in beta, it's early access, I respect, the developers and all their changes they're trying, but I've already mentioned several times that I don't like this current patch. I don't like the corpses. I think the protection levels are crazy, maggots are ridiculous, there's all sorts of other things. So I figured out how to change the game, and I want to show off what I've done. I like my changes. Of course, it's my mod, I'm working on it, and so on, and I figured, why not? Let's play it together, and it gives me an excuse to still record and upload some more Darkest Dungeon, even though it's not the official Darkest Dungeon, which is another reason why this is going to be in its own separate playlist, because this is not the official game. That said, when the Cove patch comes out, I will be playing the official Cove game unmodded, because I want to see, how the balancing is going, and I am a beta/early access tester, so you're looking for my feedback, and I report errors and what have you. Alright, so I think that's pretty good. We're going to go ahead and start a new estate for this, because I'd like to see how my changes work from the very get-go, and it gives me an excuse to explain things as they happen. So I'll explain all the changes I've done to various classes as we see them, and it gives me a chance to show off what I've done. My mod's not currently available for download or use, because I have no idea how to package it, and I'm still tweaking it. I am nowhere near done with it, but I like what I've done so far, and it gives me an excuse to try it out. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and make a new estate. And I don't know what to name this one. Let's think. Well, I liked Yohanathle. I can't remember how I spelt that. Yohanathle? That's incorrect. We'll go with that. Okay, so let's click this. We'll watch the introduction together, and then we'll begin the game.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Okay. I was so hoping they were going to add like a ghost or a specter to the game. I mean, if we see one right there, that would be such an awesome enemy to fight something ethereal. Okay, so welcome to the modded game. I'm going to go over a bunch of stuff, and also, by the way, I understand how things work quite a bit more than I used to, so I'll be explaining just a bit of the odds and ends to the game as we begin as well. I have changed these two classes very slightly. Let's go over those changes first. The Highwayman has been changed in that the only thing I've adjusted for him is I lowered Grape Shot Blast's damage from minus 50% to minus 67% because it was way too strong before. I'm hoping it feels about right at this level. For Reynold, or our Crusader, I gave him 10% protection. He's wearing armor after all, and I lowered his maximum hit points by, I want to say, 3. I think he had 34 or 35. He now has 31. Everything else on him remains exactly the same as it had originally. Okay, let's begin our quest. Hopefully we won't get beat up too badly.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead. Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Okay. All of the enemies will now no longer drop corpses when they die. I removed corpses from the game because, oh my god, I absolutely hated them. I added, however, a stress effect to every enemy in the game if they hit you. The stress is minor, only about 2 to 3 points, but it is totally there.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
The enemy only has a 66%, the stress effect only has a 66% chance of actually affecting you, however, whenever you're struck, and it won't affect you if the attack misses. I'm attempting to change it so that it actually affects you even if it does miss. We might as well give it a search.
Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places.
Okay, let's fight the big guys.
An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Not off to a good start.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Oh, well, that hurts. No, we may lose this fight. It'd be awesome. We're not doing very much damage. Oh wow. Yup. We may lose. I can't heal you, Reynold. I'm so sorry.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
better stun him. Nope. No. Oh, thank goodness.
The greater the glory.
Woo! That was very close. 2 deeds. That's awesome. And a decent amount of cash, too. Alright, cool. We completed the first quest. I figured out, by the way, when modding a game, that how to change certain things. Like, for example, I'm able to change the text on things you interact with if I really wanted to. It's really neat that you can do stuff like this. Alright, but we're done. How many hit points do we have? 1 hit point remaining. Holy crap. Wow, you are so lucky. Alright, let's see how unlucky we got with our characters. Beast Slayer, holy crap, good for you, Reynold. Of course, we're going to be renaming you. And Dismiss. Oh god, the Black Plague, one of the worst diseases you can possibly get in the game. And Stress Faster, which is useless, so we'll be dumping this character for someone new when we get a chance.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
You unlock the ruins. Dismiss is now level 1, and Reynold is now also level 1. I'll be right back. I'm just going to rename my peoples. Okay, we have Trimus Daradon and not a keeper, because I am totally dumping him the first chance I get. We won't be unlocking the sanitarium for at least, like, 2 missions. So, I do not want someone who's lost, well, in this case, 2 to 4 hit points. He's suffering -5 speed, and he's going to always be diseased and blighted whenever he's attacked by those things, so holy crap.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
We might as well get these out of the way. Get rid of all those red exclamation marks.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear. What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield? A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
When you know the drill, we increase our stagecoach network twice, so we get more heroes, so we can always at least hire 4 people.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
Alright, let's take a look at who we picked up. We don't really have a choice but to pick them up anyway. We have a Plague Doctor now, with Eldritch Slayer and Slow Reflexes, so that's not too terrible for a starting Plague Doctor. I've altered her somewhat. She now is guaranteed to start with Battlefield Medicine. It turned out the Plague Doctor always started with Plague Grenade. I kind of don't really like Plague Grenade. I'd much rather, given the choice between Plague Grenade and Blinding Gas, I always use Blinding Gas as opposed to this skill. I've tweaked her somewhat in that I've changed Disorienting Blast. There are no corpses in the game now, so Disorienting Blast no longer clears corpses, and it no longer does a single shuffle for no damage. Now it does a very slight amount of damage. It might do like 1 or 2 to unarmored enemies. And now it applies a debuff to the enemy, as you can see, reducing their damage and speed. It also has a very small chance to add the weakest blight you possibly can in the game, as you can see right there. 1 blight per round for 3 rounds. And we have a Vestal, who I've also slightly changed. Her Hand of Light now always does the target minus 30% damage and accuracy rating. Originally, it started lower and eventually reached this point. But I don't really know why it starts lower. The slightly lower damage, I think it starts at like 22, and accuracy, I think it starts at like 5. The accuracy I can see being a thing, but I really want to encourage someone using this skill on the front line if you've got it. So, why not make it the debuff a little bit better? And the damage no longer scales, it remains the same, because quite frankly, a negative 30 damage debuff is awesome. So, it no longer changes that. I believe all her other skills remained, almost unchanged. Her Mace Bash, that she doesn't have, now hurts the enemy's armor by reducing their protection rating by 5 for 4 rounds. Looks like ours is curious and believes she's possessed by demons, and has one of the most useless quirks in the game, Backtracker. I haven't figured out quite how to edit quirks yet, but I intend to work on quirks and trinkets next. Alright, so I think we're good to go. We don't really have anything else we can do. Let's go ahead and embark.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
Unholy abominations, turning the light against itself. Meet them in battle and learn how they fight. We have to complete 100% of the room fights. Let's get to it. I think we'll start like this. This way she can use Hand of Light against our enemies. And Illumination to start. With Trimus being our frontline fighter. We can still use Pistol Shot from the back. And we can use Incision from where Percival is located. Actually, you know what? I'd rather do this. That way I can use Emboldening Vapor. Oh, she doesn't have Disorienting Blast. Okay. Well, I can still use Emboldening Vapors to help my front line. Or Plague Grenade for backline damage if I need to. Tricky Glory. Okay, so we're set to go. Let's provision. And you know the drill by now.
Measured now in gold. Later, in blood.
And food. Do we want 8 food? We'll probably need 8 food. Do I want to bring any more? No, we'll take the risk. If we get too much stress and people look like we're going to lose everyone, we can always just fire this group and hire a whole new group if we need to. So, let's get going. Let's embark. And that was a really close first match. Holy crap. all that bleeding damage. Good for them. Gets past the 10% armor I added to my my front line.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Oh, there's backtracking. I didn't bring enough food for this, I think. I should have brought 12 food just to be safe. Alright, there's no curio there. Let's try this side. None here either. Alright, we'll go this way first. It won't matter which way we go in. There's going to be a trap in the first hallway anyway. Good, we needed the torch. Oh, here's the trap. I knew it!
Ambushed by foul invention.
The game likes putting traps in the first hallway because you have no chance to scout for them. I swear that's the reason. I don't actually know if that's the reason, but it certainly feels like it. I will not be reading books right away. I can't afford the risk of stress. Okay, I've actually changed these guys a little bit, very slightly, and only the Arbalist. I added 10% protection to him, because he's wearing armor, and that felt like that made sense. I also, by the way, added 5% protection to our Vestal, because she's wearing what looks like a metal breastplate here, so I think that should give her some extra protection. Let's start by using Emboldening Vapors on our gunmen. Then we'll use, I think, Hand of Light, which might... It won't kill one of them. It'll hurt him, though. Can I kill the front too? I might kill the front too. I would... yeah, we'll use Grape Shot.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Right. We might kill the one in the middle, who really was one I was worried about. I'm going to use Bulwark of Faith to give myself that protection. Although I could kill one of them. Never mind. We'll try a Zealous Accusation.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
We took a tiny bit of damage, so I'm going to mix up the group slightly. This way I can have her heal our front line. It's interesting seeing loot packs, since now I know how it draws from different treasure pools and whatnot, based upon your light percentage and what have you. It's actually really neat that you can edit stuff like that in the game as well. Oh no. Oh, I'm so nervous about those shots. Oh wow, they're all going first. Oh no. Alright. Let's start with a tracking shot. Give myself that buff. I'm gonna use a plague grenade on the back too. Oh wow, we're taking a ton of damage right away. You know, some of the massive damage he's taken. I'm just waiting for the crit. Alright, let's kill the front one.
Executed with impunity.
Good. Drags them all to the front. I might get a lucky melee attack on one of them before he goes. Nope. I won't get that chance. Good. He'll die when he activates. Oh, awesome. I really needed that.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Oh, if I don't attack him, I'm going to get the debuff. We might as well do it.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Well, I might as well open the chest too while we're here. Oh, I'm Blight. Oh, I didn't bring any anti-venom. Alright, well, we'll just take the poison damage. We need to go this way because I need to check to make sure there's no fight in this other room. This fight was actually lucky because now we can cure that blight damage. Oh! This might be our first courtier, or courtier, whatever, however you say it. I lowered the damage his goblet does down to half of what it used to be at all his levels. It used to inflict, I think, 1 through 4. That inflicts 1 through 2.
This expedition at least promises success.
It does. Things are so far going well. Well, not terrible. Things are not going not terrible. Oh, I should check the other hallway really quick for a curio. Nothing. 4 hallways yet. If we don't get a food event here, I'll feel pretty confident about making it through the rest of the dungeon. Darn it. Alright, we might run out of food. We'll have to hope we don't. Oh, I should read what they're saying. Oh, Trap, where are you? Oh, not in this hallway. Oh, thank goodness.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
That's a lot of stress. Oh, it's a lot of stress. I'm gonna try stunning the soldier. the big guy here. I don't think I really changed him, I'm not sure. I don't remember what his old protection level was, but if whatever it was, it's now 25. I kind of like that number on him. I would like to weaken probably both of them. Oh, killing one's also awesome. Let's bulwark. He'll die when he activates, so I'm not so worried about that. Let's heal slightly. Try to keep his life up. And I probably... Oh, I might stun him again. Let's try it. Let's use emboldening vapors on our highwaymen.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Keep him healed. Just barely keeping up with the damage he's taken.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay. Let's keep moving. We have one more fight, and it's got to be that direction. Alright then. Let's move. Oh, please disarm it. Oh, good work, Mr. Rogue. Maybe we will keep you. It's really just, well, that's not bad. That's not bad. We don't really care about that. The Black Plague is absolutely nightmarish, though. I need that gone. We'll make up our mind later. Oh, nice, we brought a key, so we can... No. No, it really wasn't. Please don't interact with this one. Alright. We get some
beyond
gems.
measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
And there's no chest in this. Darn it, that key could have been really used right there. Why didn't... I'm fine with you wondering what's inside, but we have a key. Use the key first. Alright, well, we might as well use the torch. We're here. We bought them for some reason. Oh, I should have used food before the fight. Okay, so I've changed the cultist brawlers very slightly. They've picked up one more hit point at this level, and I gave them 5% protection because they've got these cool metal blades that they've pulled up in front of their, basically their chests when they're blocking. I thought that was pretty thematic. The cultist acolyte here inflicts 6 stress damage now whenever she tries to use her pull or push abilities. Assuming they hit you, you'll take stress.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Oh, that's interesting. I thought I fixed that. Okay. I removed the staggering strikes from them, but apparently they must have had their normal rend attack from the 3rd position. I will fix that the next time that we play.
Begone, fiend. The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
And she'll die when she next activates. Oh, where's the bandage? Where? It's right here. I added that to the game too. I figured out how to change the party banter at some points.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Alright, mission accomplished. Let's go back to the hamlet.
Room by room, hall by hall, we reclaim what is ours.
Oh no. Let's see what they all gained. Perville gained scurvy and last gasp, which is useless. But scurvy's not so bad. Not a keeper gained Hero-Mania, and I am dumping him. We are not keeping him. Oh no. Bluick gained Fear of Unholy, and Trimus gained Nymphomania. What the hell? Okay, we gained some pretty bad abilities.
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me. And the letter was on its way.
Didn't talk over them. Week 2, Tabard's unlock, Abbey's unlock. We get the cool tutorial that tells us about how expensive it'll be when quirks lock, but we can't do anything about it till at least week 3 or 4. Bluett's no level 1 and Perviel's level 1. Okay, so... Yep, Trimus locked God-fearing, so he will only pray for stress relief. And I really want Kleptomaniac gone before I send him out there. I'm actually very lucky he didn't use it that mission. One other thing, by the way, which is going to be a little self-imposed rule here, because I can't figure out a way to do it in the game yet. I will not be buying level 2 skills or level 2 weapons and armor until the characters are level 2. I really feel that the game is struggling from a damage survival point of view, and I really think that a real issue is that you can buy better weapons and armor right away for your characters if you're willing to spend the money on it. And I've noticed that if you don't do it, the game is
The
tougher.
cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
Let's improve both of... Yeah, let's improve at least one of these. Let's get the transept a little better.
Gilded icons and dogmatic rituals. For some, a tonic against the bloodshed.
And we'll send him in for some stress recovery. Paternoster, cute as something. Not a keeper, we're getting rid of him. So, thank you for your hard work, sir. Blow it. I'm gonna ditch you too, because you are kind of garbage. I don't like Fear of Unholy. I don't really want you have Backtracker, a useless positive quirk. I can probably pick up a better Vestal, so thank you. Periville's got Scurvy and Last Gasp, but she does have Eldritch Slayer. This isn't too terrible, so I think we might keep her. We'll just have to get rid of Scurvy at some later point. Let's see who else is here now.
Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
I have time for one more of these really quick, so let's take a look. Periville, yeah, we should send her in for some stress relief too.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike. All manner of diversion and dalliance await those who cross the threshold with coin in hand.
Okay. Well, we have another group of level 0s. We have plenty of cash, and we picked up something for a Jester. I actually like the Bloody Dice, so we'll be holding on to them. I haven't figured out a way to change the trinkets yet. Rather, I've found what looks like the way, but the last time I tried it, I deleted all the trinkets in the game. So, not ready for that yet. Let's take a look at who we got. Photomania and Bad Gambler. She has Wicked Hack, which I've changed slightly. It now does 10% more, the damage mod is 10%. I felt that Wicked Hack was a little bit weak compared to If It Bleeds. if it bleeds, can be used from 3 spots, and basically has better accuracy with just as much damage as Wicked Hack, and actually has that bleed effect too. So I didn't see why you would ever use Wicked Hack, for example, on the 2nd rank, when you could always use If It Bleeds. So now, hopefully, you'll be using this a little bit more often. I don't think I changed anything else about her. Everything else is exactly the same. Yeah, everything else remains the same. Good. Wearables actually has Disorienting Blast, so I'll give it a chance to try that out. Scoundrel, Early Riser, and Compulsive. That's not too terrible. Our Vestal has Eagle Eye, which is actually really good. Lurker, which can be good for dark runs. She comes with Bless. She has Judgment, which I much prefer over Illumination. But she's soft, so she's losing 1 hit point, I think. Yeah, it's 1 hit point. That's not so bad, though. Murderburge. Murderburge? Murteburge. Nymphomania. Well, he and Trimus have something in common. Fear of Beast, which is pretty bad, and Winded, which is not too terrible. For the Man-at-Arms, I altered him in that he also has 10% protection, but I lowered his hit points by, I think, 3, or maybe even 4, to make up for that. For his skills, his Mace Bash inflicts a -5 protection on the enemy. Basically, he and the Priest, both their blunt attacks do that. And I don't think I altered anything else. Everything else remains the same on him. Although I did alter his tactics, instruction, and weapons practice to be time unit costs 4 instead of 3. They were way too good at 3 points to use them. I think that's about it. Let's go ahead and embark. I actually kind of like these people. I would like to keep them if I can. We just need 1 more upgrade for our barracks, and we can then cycle our group. Actually, yeah, these 2 can be in either of these positions. They don't want to be either. Must be either the last position or. Actually, I think that's about it. Oh, I did change Battlefield Medicine, so you can use it from the 2nd rank now instead of just the back 2. I don't know if there's anything else I altered. I don't think so. There is no way we'll survive. Well, actually, there is very much a way we can survive a medium-level mission. But I think I want the guaranteed win. I wouldn't mind having the cudgel, honestly, but that's a room exploration, and we have to camp. I don't think. I like to more or less guarantee a win with a bunch of level 0s. So we're gonna try going for 90% of all rooms and do this one. This isn't a terrible item, but it's not my favorite specific slaying item because humans are not guaranteed in any of these locations. We can always sell it, I suppose. Alright, let's provision. So we're gonna take 12 food, 1 shovel, 2 bandages. Actually, we shouldn't need the bandages. So we'll bring this amount of supplies. This is my... I'm going to do a low-level mission in Not the Weld, and I might encounter one of each of these things. Let's embark.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Oh, this is terrible. There's so much backtracking here. I'm glad I brought all the food I brought. Alright, so... Wow, there's no easy way to do this. Let's check for a curio out the west side. And we have one. We're gonna check the south side as well, just because we can. Okay, there's none there. So yeah, we're going west first.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
There's no trap in the first hallway.
Curious is the trap maker's art. his efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
You know, I know it's in the first hallway. It's always in the first hallway. We didn't get a scout. Well, then that means we need to go west. We absolutely have to, because I need to know if there's a fight. Oh! Well, we have a shovel. We need to check this room.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
I hate using a shovel so early. Darn it, nothing in there. Oh, waste of torchlight, waste of a shovel, waste of a shovel. Although, we found 500 gold, which makes up for the shovel, but now I have to hope there isn't another cave-in waiting for me later on. We will not be reading books. Oh god, no, don't read the book. Okay, oh no. Yes, it was better than a trap, but it could have been a lot worse than a trap. There's our first food event. This is really bad. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose, despite all my preparations. Alright. 3 torches. Wow, still no fighting. We'll let the curio decide which way we go. I see something up ahead there. Let's take a peek what that is. Oh, that's a cave-in. That's a cave-in, so we gotta go around that. So we'll go this way first then. Maybe we'll find a shovel on the way. No, let's use our do disorienting blast a bit. I lowered Crush's range as well. He can no longer reach the 3rd position with it. Try to stop that stress damage. Oh, good thing I did that. And he'll die when he activates now.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Might as well use the torches here. Oh no! Don't worry, you won't. You won't. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. Let's stun the soldier. Oh no. What am I gonna do? Let's Disorienting blast. Soldier. This is not good. This is the opposite of good. Whatever that is, that's what this is becoming very quickly. Oh, oh. But we hit them for no damage. We basically had a free round on us. Wow. Oh, that really hurts. Let's try weakening him. Oh, that's because I used it. I'm sorry. I meant to use this Disorienting Blast. Let's stun. I keep some of that damage off of me.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Oof. Oh boy. Let's try emboldening vapors. Some extra damage. And we need to heal. We're getting beat up really badly. Start chewing through his armor a little bit. He just barely won't die. Well, he'll still just barely not die. There we go. I'm gonna try to wait one round to kill him so I can heal a tiny bit more. Heal a tiny bit if I can. Oh, thank goodness.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
And we have another fight to do somewhere. I think, however, it's been profitable, so we can lose everyone if we need to. Everyone's almost crazy already. I'm gonna heal because I totally need it.
Executed with impunity.
It's a crazy amount of damage he does with that. Heal some of that damage he just took.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Other skill. What's a... Oh, her buff! Her adrenaline rush was still in effect when she walked into the hallway. That's what it was. Okay. Sorry, I thought I unbalanced something there.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Trust me, I could really use the loot. Ooh, we're kind of a little out of order here. Alright, good. Didn't really affect us too badly. I need to go all this way. I need to check this room for a fight. There's gonna be a trap in this room.
Mechanical hazards.
Oh no!
Oh no! Evil intent.
Selfish. Would someone like to donate to my... Surely you find my experiments to be of great value. Afflicted. Oh, we've lost probably everyone in this group. This group probably won't be keepers. Any treasures are mine! Anything's loot.
Wealth beyond measure.
I'll be
Awarded to
keeping
the
this for
brave and the
myself.
foolhardy alike.
Reward hard earned. Now, I'm going to be working on changing afflictions because I love, like, what just happened. That's great. What I hate is all of this nonsense. Like, oh, come on. The affliction's bad, and, like, the affliction's an awesome feature. And then you hit him with all this combat penalties. Why? Like, this makes it so that you want to absolutely flee the dungeon. Having the affliction stay, but none of these combat penalties would be so much better, I think, for the game. And no fight. Oh, wow. We have to walk back through tons of hallways. Yeah, we didn't find the shovel. I will not give my life for this errand. If tides turned, oh wow, you shall find me running back or something like that. That's fine. That's more than fair. I'd be saying that too. So what do you guys think so far? I mean, to me it feels exactly it feels the same as the original does, and the corpses are gone, and the high protection is gone. Or at least, well, actually I added more protection to some of these creatures. I really like the idea of the protection on the creatures. I think it's important to have something survive an initial hit. You don't want the heroes alpha striking everything that you throw at them. We're going this way again to circumvent the blockade that was down in the other direction. We have no more torches? We have no more torches. Oh no. This is... Oh, okay, cool. Maggots. Damn it, my valves are broken. That will cost extra.
How quickly the tide turns.
Oh no. Maggots. I removed the maggots' protection. I've never liked that. I gave them a little more hit points though. I gave them a little more speed, and I removed their ability to disease you. Maggots are already terrible creatures. They don't need to disease you, stun you, hit you wherever you need for decent damage, and also stress. No, they don't.
Fiend.
At least, I don't think they do. I might as well keep her alive. Not now, my work here is almost done. Oh, I actually thought the maggot had already gone. I think I changed the spiders so that when they're on the first rank, they can only bite the first 2 people as well.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Oh wow, what the heck? Keep back, I'm quarantined.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
It's trying for the stun, and good for him. Oh, you missed so much of that stun. Oh, thank goodness. I want the spitter dead as fast as possible. She'll heal a tiny bit. We'll keep her up. Oof. You're lacking expertise, clearly. Oh, you lack expertise. I don't like this. Oh, everyone's gonna go crazy. Yep, I'm gonna go crazy. Oh no! Oh! Oh, this is bad. Oh, there we go. Whew.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I have nothing to do here. It's a chance of a negative quirk removal. We'll try it. Someone, I guess, left their offering in the confessional booth. Oh! It's 90% of all rooms, not 100% of all battles. We're going to stick it out for just a few more seconds to see if we have any curios around. And we do not.
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
Okay, what do we pick up? Slow reflexes. Misses the spot, the Black Plague, and on guard. Alright, we're ditching him too.
In truth, I cannot tell how much time has passed since I sent that letter.
Oh, you're kidding me. Purple had Night in the Town, recovered 56 stress. Trimus Daradon while praying. Oh, saw a glimpse of greater beings controlling destiny. New quirk God-fearing. He already had God-fearing. He already had God-fearing. That was totally not me. I didn't do anything like that, so that's weird. You covered 69 stress. Blacksmith and Guild are now unlocked. Alright, so you are unfortunately gone, because well, we could cure this affliction over 2 turns. She does have... Well, no, she's not really a keeper. Theon here. There's nothing really special about her, but she's not terrible. Bad Gambler is not something bad to lock, and Slow Reflexes isn't the worst negative quirk. Oh, great, you locked Soft. Okay. We'll think about that. And no, I'm not keeping him with 3 negatives and the Black Plague. We are just not going to do that. Please tell me you're not denying that already.
The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns. Elusive, evasive, persistent. Righteous traits for a rogue.
You know what? We will keep these 2. While she has locked Soft, it's only 1 hit point. That's not so terrible. And Eagle Eye is pretty decent. Let's get her some stress relief. Oh, I was going to send her in to get whipped, but she won't want that. We can maybe lower that cost a little, though. I don't really want to spend too many busts, because I kind of want to spend them on the sanitarium right away. Let's instead send her to the transept.
A little hope, however desperate, is never without worth.
And Thane here can go to the bar. I am parched, sir. Okay, and that's going to be it for right now, everyone. Thank you for watching. This has been more Darkest Dungeon with Tim's mod installed, and wow, I'm getting beat up pretty bad, and we're getting some terrible quirks.
We will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
I don't think there's a reason why I shouldn't take Instructor Mastery. So we have the portraits. Let's take this. Oh, that's all my crests, though. That's all my crests. Well, I'm playing with the soft rule, or hard rule, that I cannot buy level 2 skills or armor till I'm level 2. Because I really think that would do a lot for the game. So I'm just not gonna. So that's it. Alright, so these people are recovering their stress. I don't have access to the sanitarium yet. We picked up 4 new people, so they'll come with me to the next quest.
The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
And when we come back, we'll send these 4 out on a level 0 mission, because I've got to do that. Alright everyone, I will see you then. Thank you for watching.